Hi and welcome along to AFTV Transfer Daily, the show that keeps you up to date with players that have been linked with a summer transfer move to Arsenal. Only 4 days to go. That's if you count today, until the start of the season when we kick off against Brentford. I was, by the way, thank you to Brentford. I was at their ground yesterday. We was filming some content for the upcoming game, and I've got to say, it's a really nice little stadium. And I'm looking forward to being there on Friday night. My first away game in, oh my God, year and a half. It's going to be incredible to be in that stadium. But are we going to be ready? Are we going to get some of the targets that we've been linked to? Looking doubtful now on Tammy Abraham. Tammy Abraham, the rumours are that a bid has been accepted by Chelsea, by Roma. Roma, £34 million. Where they got that from? They couldn't afford to pay for Granit Xhaka. They would have cough up a couple of extra million for Granit Xhaka, but they're agreeing a deal with Chelsea of £34 million to sign Tammy Abraham. Mourinho getting busy over there. However, the rumours are that Tammy Abraham would prefer a move to Arsenal. He'd prefer a move to Arsenal. So will Arsenal try and move for Tammy Abraham? It's going to be an interesting one. I guess Chelsea would much rather sell Tammy Abraham abroad. So it makes perfect sense for them to accept that. But remember, as I always say in all of these deals, it's not just down to the club agreeing the fee. The player's got to agree to move as well. And the rumours is that Tammy Abraham's still holding out for Arsenal. Now, will Arsenal make a move? They're going to have to do it very quickly if they are to make a move, but a lot of that will depend on if Alex Lacazette moves out. He's been linked with moves as well to Roma. Very interestingly, Roma also linked with Lacazette. However, if they're agreed a deal with Chelsea, it would seem that their main target is Tammy Abrahams, and that's who they want. But the rumours are still today that Lacazette is interested in Roma. There's been linking him with Atletico Madrid. Arsenal definitely want to move him on. He's on very, very high wages, and he's only got a year left on his deal, and they haven't done a new contract yet. And we were told no player will go into the last year of his deal. Yeah, right. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens with Lacazette. Will Lacazette leave before the end of the window? Of course, the end of the window is not this week. The end of the window is the end of August. So still a couple of weeks on that. But what is going to happen with Lacazette? And if Lacazette goes, which striker will come in? As I said, Arsenal got to get their skates on if it is to be Tammy Abraham. Or are they holding out for Dusan Vlahovic? Now, Vlahovic has been linked with a move to Arsenal, but he's been linked with a lot of other clubs as well. Milan, AC Milan have said to be very interested in him. Inter Milan going to be looking for a replacement for Lukaku, who's about to sign for Chelsea. Spurs are said to be very, very interested in him. And remember, they could have a lot of money in their pocket, once they sell Harry Kane. Could Vlahovic be on his way there? And Arsenal said to be very interested in him. All of this is driving up his price higher and higher. You see there, his original valuation around about £36 million, according to Transfer Market. However, the talk is that Fiorentina are holding out now for €70 million. That's around about £59.3 million, just under £60 million for the 21-year-old Serbian. Had a great season last year, scoring 21 goals. But wow, 60 million based off of one season. And as I said, that's what happens when you've got a lot of teams that are interested in one player. That's what happens. Would Arsenal cough up that amount of money? Listen, we were being told that, they're interested in Lautaro Martinez. That was going to be even more. So will Arsenal try and get this deal done? As I said, Tottenham interested. Inter, AC Milan, lots of teams interested in this striker. He's a very good player, big prospect that's still only at 21. But where will he end up by the end of this transfer window? We're going to have to wait and see what happens with that. We're being linked with a midfielder today, Cheick Doucouré, or should I say Cheick Doucouré. 21, plays for Lens over there in France. Valued at around about £12.7 million. He's a Mali international and has been interested in Arsenal. Again, I'm not sure about this one because again we brought in Sambi Lokonga. He's kind of a similar style of player to Sambi Lokonga, but we're told today that Arsenal are interested in him. Excuse me, Aston Villa and Atalanta also interested in the Mali international as well. So let's see if there's anything in this one, but rumors linking him with a move. And also this guy, Yacine Adli. Now, we've been linked with this guy before in the past. I remember when he was at PSG as a young prospect, Arsenal were very, very heavily linked with him. He's now playing for Bordeaux, attacking midfield player, and we know that we need an attacking midfield player. Had a good season last year for Bordeaux, valued at around about £8.10 million. But he, as I said, he's still a hot prospect. 21, hair star, reminds me of another hot prospect we had. He's now playing at Marseille in that midfield area, but I won't get into that. But he's been linked today. Now, L'Equipe, the French publication, are saying that Arsenal are interested in the midfielder. AC Milan have already bid 12 million euros for him and promised a 10% sell-on clause to Bordeaux if they buy him. Arsenal, Spurs, Lille are the other teams that are very interested in Adli. As I said, a very, very talented youngster and a player that we've looked at before in signing. But would he be the answer to our attacking midfield problems? Be interesting to see if... I don't know. I just still feel that Arsenal will be looking to bring a more sort of established, and we've spoken about Odegaard, and Odegaard is very young as well. He's only 22, so it's only a year on this guy. But I don't know. Yacine Adli still looks like the type of player for the future. And on Odegaard, there's still said to be interest from Arsenal in Odegaard, and there's still said to be Arsenal still said to be holding out hope that this could possibly happen. There's been talk at Real Madrid that Odegaard isn't very happy. He's still very unsure about how his future lies with Carlo Ancelotti. They had a friendly at the weekend. He only played about 30 minutes. And there's talk that Ancelotti kind of prefers Isco and Dani Ceballos in front of him. So Mikel Arteta loves him. Mikel Arteta would love to bring him in. It could even be another loan move, which that would suit Arsenal right down to the ground if they didn't have to outlay a big amount of money on him straight away. But he, again, is being linked with Arsenal. 1 minute the deal is dead. He's definitely staying at Real Madrid. Next minute is wide open again. I think this one's going to go on right. It wouldn't surprise me if right near the transfer window, Odegaard came back to Arsenal on another loan. Wouldn't shock me at all. Of course, James Maddison is the big one, but still no movements from Arsenal in trying to get Maddison in. And the price is going up on him every day. Leicester now, they seemingly are pushing the price up and up. They've seen Jack Grealish go to Manchester City for £100 million. And they're looking on it and they're saying, you know what, this guy is on similar levels, up until, I guess this last season, Grealish overtook him. But before then, they were probably, looked upon as similar sort of levels. And yeah, that reported fee of 50 to 60 million is rising every single day. Now we're being told that, they'd be holding out for 70 million plus. If Arsenal are to get this one done, they're going to have to move, and they're going to have to move aggressively very, very soon. Destabilize the player. Is that going to happen? Maddison hasn't yet come out and made noises publicly that he wants to leave or done a Harry Kane. He's just kept his head down and been playing football, and has been playing for Leicester and played for them at the weekend in their Community Shield win. So will it happen? Again, it's going to be one of those that if it does, it's going to be really close to the window. Arsenal linked today with Jesse Lingard. Now, you would never, ever have thought this, but we are being linked with Jesse Lingard, a guy who's many a times come Millie rocking down at the Emirates, as his dad told me one day when I met him at the airport over there in Russia. But Lingard, as we know, he had a very successful loan period at West Ham, and West Ham were the team that really wanted to sign him. However, they seem to be getting a bit priced out by the amount of money that Manchester United want for him. Rumours today from various outlets that Arsenal would be interested in buying Lingard. Manchester United want about £25 million for Lingard. I don't know what to think of Lingard. I don't know. You think Arsenal would go after Lingard? It would be surprising for me. I'm not too sure. Listen, don't get me wrong. I think Lingard's a very, very good player. He had a great season last year at West Ham. Proved to everybody what he can do. But I'm not sure if that would go down very well with Arsenal fans, that we're looking for, you know, an attacking midfielder. He is that. He scores goals, but not Lingard. I think we want a fresher face. Somebody who's not so tied to Manchester United, somebody who hasn't come down to take the mick out of us on our ground in the past. I very, very much doubt this one, but it's out there. Arsenal getting linked with everybody right now. And what's going to happen with Lucas Torreira, that still lingers on. Being told that though more talks continuing at the moment with Lazio. Lazio keen on Lucas Torreira, but the key to this one is going to be, can they agree a price? Can they agree a price on Lucas Torreira? Because it's, you know, we paid, what, £27 million for him. We're going to want to recoup back as much as that as we possibly can. But can we? He's only got 2 years left on his deal as well. I was looking at that this morning as well. So that starts to make it a tricky situation as well. So where will Torreira end up? Again, we'll know by the end of this window, which closes on the 31st of August. Thanks for watching the show today. Don't forget to check out the Bias Premier League show today. We were at Brentford and we filmed some great content with Marcus Gale, ex-Wimbledon and Brentford ambassador. We're pitch side, so make sure you check it out. We've done some excellent content down there at their brand new stadium and looking forward to that game on Friday. But please, refresh this team, man. Buy some players, please. Thanks for watching the show. I'll see you tomorrow. And don't forget to subscribe here to AFTV.